So, I have just got my hands on the 90 rated team this season, Romarinho, and in this video today, we're going to try this item out. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor, IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. This item, of course, came out in the Saudi League team of the season, and it is, without doubt, the best looking card for me. It just looks absolutely outstanding, especially on paper, so hopefully these stats translate well in game. Currently extinct at 400k, comes with a 4-star skill move set and a 4-star weak foot. Sadly no traits to discuss, but some really nice in-game stats. And honestly, when I look at this card, instantly I'm thinking he might actually be a better striker than he is a cam. So we're going to give him a go in both of them roles today. He's going to start as a cam, but as you can see by the team, we're not going to play this formation in game, so he will get a go at striker. So pace, excellent, 0 complaints there. Obviously in game do expect him to be really quick. My attention is then drawn to the dribbling, in which he has 99 agility and 99 balance. I do expect him to feel pretty fluid on the ball, but it is worth mentioning does only have 80 composure, which definitely is not ideal at this stage of the game, especially if we are considering playing him as a striker. I definitely would have preferred that to have been better. Passing looks decent though, good short passing stat of 92, long passing of 82 isn't too bad either. Shooting looks great, really nice shot power of 89 and pretty high finishing of 94, really good attack position of 95 on top of all of that. Physically, he's looking pretty interesting because he's got brilliant stamina, so happy with that, and he's also got decent strength for a pacey forward, but his aggression is really low, so it will be interesting just to see how much he battles in game for the ball. He's also got 97 heading accuracy, but I don't know how much we'll get to utilise that with him only being 5'9" and his jumping stat not being anything too special. Anyway, I still think this card looks really good, so yeah, definitely intrigued to see how we get on with it in game. What are we saying chem star wise then? With a basic, he's a 94 rated striker and a 93 rated cam. When I see cards like this, Marksman is probably the chem star that comes to mind the most for me. I just think that gives him some really nice boosts in some key areas, and that brings him up to a 96 rated striker and a 93 rated cam. So I think Marksman's going to be the one because that makes his dribbling pretty insane. It's just such a shame about the composure stat. We can't really do anything about that either, which is yeah, a bit annoying, but nonetheless, I'm going to go for Marksman. If you guys would use anything different on this item, let me know what you would use in the comments down below. Let's go then. Romarinho's debut is up against this very nice side for my opposition. Plenty of different special cards as well. I like the fact that there's so many different card types in it. Into the path of the Brazilian. Finds Gabriel Jesus. Keep the ball. Get the finesse away. Ooh, tidy finesse. Good save from Perp. Bit of space for Romarinho to get into here, and he's got the pace to accelerate through, gets the shot away, good save from Perp, the rebound, sadly not turned in. Nice from Romarinho, rainbow flick and tidy finish too. Read that play very well and scores a very nice goal. Nice from Romarinho to win the ball there, and he slides it through for Neymar, who's now got an opportunity to dink the ball into the box. Well, unfortunately at the break, we're actually 2-1 down, which is, it does feel a bit against the run of play, but I'm confident we can turn this round in the second 45. Just got to be a bit better with our passing, and I think we'll be good to go. Romarinho is going to play the striker role for the second 45, so hopefully he can add something in that position. Nice. First time pass there from Romarinho. Puts Neymar into some space. Ball roll, finish. Saw the keeper movement, knew not to panic, get the goal. Good bit of link-up play here. The full attack going nicely. Romarinho's nicked the ball, and he's put it across to Neymar. Neymar sadly hits the man. Oh, Romarinho's just ghosted through there. And now he's going to put the ball in the back of net. And from being 3-1 down, we've now just made it 4-3. Admittedly, the defence from the opposition didn't look great there. But I'm not going to complain. If I see a space, I'm going to try and exploit it. Too fatty. Good ball into Romarinho. Who's now got a centre back to... Oh, wow. That scoop 10 felt really crisp. Finesse shot. Oh, would have been a great goal. SCN delivers to the front post. Romarinho! Oh, wow. We've actually scored a header with him. Was not expecting that. But he's done really well. Ran across the front of goal and just got a little nudge onto the ball, and that's put it in the back of the net. Well, that has ended up being a really nice win. We were 3-1 down at one point, but lately we are the comeback kings, and on debut, the Brazilian gets the match ball. In the next outing, we are up against another side full of special cards. He's got that Sa and Will Hughes Rooney link going on, which I really like, and he's also got Future Stars Gio Reyna, a card which I was a big fan of. Chance, nice little through ball in there to Gabriel Jesus. He's going to dink it back inside for Romarinho, who's going to have to take off the shot here, and he's done really well. He has done really well to finish that. Shot power on point, pinged it across goal. That's a great bit of link-up play. Number 7 scoring in the 7th minute. Haven't scored a free kick in quite some time, and I don't think it's going to come here, but got to go for it. Oh, what an effort! It's cannoned off the bar. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Pepe. I like it. Romarinho's found some space. Ah, can we get the shot away? Oh, I've tried to do too much. Oh, I knew if that ball got through, we were in. Very quick. Ball roll, finesse, and that is free. What a first half. Romarinho, finesse. Oh, that one's pinged in as well. In off the post. Keeper didn't even move. Oh, another one. There we go. I knew it as soon as I got the ball. He has fallen apart. It was actually a pretty competitive game for the first like 20-30 minutes, but as soon as we took a comfortable lead, it was game over. Genuinely, it's one of them games where the score probably doesn't fully reflect the game. My opponent's decent with possession. We've just defended really well, and as you can see, we've been pretty clinical too. Every shot on target hitting the back of the net. Mourinho, a nice through ball into Gabriel Jesus, and really time to put the icing on the cake. Maybe he's moved his keeper and made it easy for us. That was a terrible read by the opposition, and that just made my choice just so much easier. And there is a full time, so the game ends in a pretty comprehensive scoreline, 6-1. The damage was pretty much done in the first 45, but very nice outing from Romarinho there. Certainly does have pretty good goal scoring ability, as we've found out in the past 2 games, and yeah, so far so good. So, a couple of games out the way then with the Brazilian. What is the verdict on this 90 rated Romarinho item? Is he worth his current price tag, and is he worth trying to break your thumbs to snipe? He's pretty good. I enjoyed using him. There's definitely a lot to like about this card, but there's also a couple of things which definitely do hold him back. It's one of them items where I can see some people really enjoying him, but I can also see some people just really not getting along with this guy, and it's all going to come down to your playstyle. If you are a good dribbler, I think you'll like this card a lot. If you are not a good dribbler, I think you might have some issues with this item, and you'll understand why as we break things down. And let's actually begin with that. Let's begin with the dribbling. His agility and balancing game do feel really nice, and off the 10 he feels quick, and he is relatively easy to maneuver. But his composure isn't the best, and you can feel that in game. When he's under pressure, his touches are definitely heavier than when he's in space. Like when he's in space, he really does feel free, and he feels excellent. But when under a bit of pressure, you definitely can tell that his touches are much heavier, and that might become problematic for some people who aren't particularly fantastic at dribbling. So just something to note right there. Physically though, you are aided by the fact that he does have good strength, but he doesn't really have good aggression, so his fight for the ball isn't quite there as much as it is for other players. But to be fair, for most part, he actually held up play rather well for me, so I was quite happy with that area of his game, and obviously his stamina holds up really nicely. I was sprinting for him for like the full 90 minutes, and yeah, he was fine, even right up until the very end. Aerially, let's touch on this because it's something I commented on at the start. I was actually impressed with the amount of headers this guy won for me, and his heading accuracy is very good. Now don't get me wrong, he's not dominant aerially, but he certainly won a lot more aerial battles than I expected him to, and not just from them corners either, from goal to kicks too, which was, yeah, as I say, quite shocking. Passing is very nice, no complaints there, like his short pass in a link-up game. His through balls aren't the best, and that's why I think he's a better striker than he is a cam, but still, his passing game is very solid. If you want to play him as a cam, I think a passing heavy chem style definitely would benefit him quite some bit. And then we come on to the shooting, which was just class. I really liked his shooting. His finesse shots for me were brilliant, and his power shots were also really effective. And with him having that 4-star weak foot, he definitely can go off either foot, which is very good. Finally, the pace. Look, what do you want me to say? He's rapid. He really is. And once again, if you watch the footage, you'll have seen exactly that. A very quick player who is absolutely deadly on the break, who also makes some really good natural runs too. So, all in all, a pretty positive outing. I don't think it's like an outstanding, like, you know, elite level forward, but it's a pretty freaking good one. And as I say, for those of you who are good at dribbling, you'll definitely do some damage with this card. But on the flip side, like I touched on earlier, if you're not good at dribbling, I can understand why you might not be as keen on this item. It's going to be one of them, like I said, some people are going to love this card and think it's excellent. Some people are going to be like, pretty average team and season card, and that's understandable. But as I say, I think it will come down to play style. So yeah, all in all though, I found it to be a very fun item, and I thought it was pretty effective in game as well. As I say, really good goal scorer, and is definitely up there with some of the best Brazilian forwards in the game, which is quite a compliment because there's some really good ones. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 90 rated Romarinho. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. Any questions, put them down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one.